Welcome back for another episode of Railway Empire 1. This has been a couple weeks for me, probably maybe a day or two for you. We have a lot more to do today. I have to fix Baltimore, get some other stuff done. Remember, I do have another channel, and that is where I do all my reviews, tips and tricks videos, as well as first impression videos. If you're looking for the long-form content, you're at the right place. Hopefully I can earn your subscription today, like I always ask, and we're going to get into it right away. I have a lot to accomplish, and I want to make sure I looked at a few things off recording to make sure I knew what I was doing at the time. I think I have it. I don't know. We're very low on cash, as you can see up there, $257,000, where we probably need millions, but we have 50 plus locomotives running around making us money. So with that said, hopefully by the end of today's video, I can earn your subscription today. If you want to hit the other channels or hit other buttons, that's up to you. Let's get into it. Doop. All right, so first things first, unpause. I know we need more cash. I know that Toledo there's a butcher here in Toledo, there's a butcher here in Indianapolis, there's a butcher here in Louisville, and none of them have cattle. Well, there's a little cattle here probably going over that way, but there's no one here too. So maybe I should just buy both. I'm not sure. We'll see. How much does it cost to buy another cattle ranch? It costs $367,000. The reason I'm doing this is if I don't buy it, the places I have nearby will buy their cattle from here, making my cattle worth less. Because right now, as you can see, the transport by coach is getting some places. If I look up here to flow of goods, I can look at cattle. Actually, they're only going down here. Huh. Oh yeah, that one doesn't have one. So, and they're getting some here. This is a great way to find out who's getting what. Like there's some flow here back and forth. I don't think buying this would be a bad idea. So I'm gonna probably do that myself. And probably wait until I have some other stuff done. I don't think one of my competitors can afford to. So we'll let some cash roll in. The other thing I have to worry about, it's a new month, it's a new research. I also did a recording just before this, or I thought I was doing a recording where I did like 20 minutes, right? 20 minutes. And I'm like, I'm doing all the stuff. I'm trying to remember how to play the game. I'm making some mistakes, whatever. And I looked over and I'm like, why is the recording button not blue? Oh no, I look over my file where I put all my recordings. There's no file being generated. I'm like, I never hit the button. Yes, you too, after 10 years of doing this, can still make mistakes like that. There's a reason I have a checklist. And one of my checklists was look down at your OBS and make sure it's recording correctly. I didn't. And I paid the price for it, 20 minutes of wasted time. And I feel like an idiot, of course. So what I'm gonna do in here, I have 142 points, right? But I don't really want anything there. I kind of want this engine. I really want this engine. I need 3 more techs to get this engine. Allows the use of refrigerated cars on trains and thereby increase the freight revenue for food by 20%. We move a lot of food. So I'm probably going to go, like I have to get 3 techs, including this one. Boom, boom, and probably this. Increase the transport fee per freight car by 8. Reduces maintenance requirements for locomotive by 20%. I kind of like to get all 3. But the thing is, actually all 4. And then I have to get this. Because this one, look at the traction power, 54 versus 49. 3 miles an hour higher, which in this business means a lot because at 24 times 4, we're talking 96, roughly 100. 27 times 4 is 108. A little bit faster. Not much, but the suitability is for freight and the tractive power is much higher. So yeah, we got to figure out what we're getting. I could get other stuff down here, but they're not really that good. I mean, this one's kind of good, but it doesn't get me towards the path down here. The one thing I saw is in one of the last videos, I found I could put down a university in some of these places that I own, or not own, but I operate in, and I can get some university would bring me more tech points, 4 tech points per each city. That's only 200 grand per tech point, which is not a lot of money. I gotta let this roll. You see this snarl here? I gotta let this shake out, and I can't do much for it. Like right now, I don't know why, but this train here is, I can't go forward. I think he's trying to go up that way. Oh no, he's going that way. All right, good. So there's going to be some clear. I also found out Baltimore is having some issues. It needs some more people. And I'm purposely going through some of that stuff like that. So I'm going to let the tech points roll in. We're going to connect this in now and start getting things flowing. So the first thing we're going to do is get a station. And I'm going to go for probably a normal station like this size because I don't want to upgrade it later on. And I don't think I'll need more than 2. I really don't. I mean, I say that now, and of course I'm going to screw myself, but I'm going to go like this. I could go between the 2 and try to get sugar. But do I have a need for sugar? Let me look quick. And while we're doing this, we're letting the trains move. So does Pittsburgh need sugar? It does need sugar. All right. What's the when does that happen? Will leave production all this? I don't know. No. Well, Baltimore turns its back. Baltimore, Ohio, and Ohio don't have any time with the citizens of Baltimore these days. With even the volume of mail in decline, it all began with a series of relative exposing safety. Oh, they hit me with one of those attacks.
Oh, don't make such a fuss. A bit of bad press never hurt anyone.
If I could literally kill her, I would do so. Like, if I could literally make someone end her life, I would do that. All right, what do we got? Security guard. What do you do? 5% increase in freight prices. Okay, I'm going to hire you. I have another one somewhere in progress. And then you are a surveyor. Specialized in total construction, reduce their construction cost by 16. Since I don't do that, I'm not going to hire her. And I'm going to keep a security guard. So we need another person to let this 5% increase in freight prices, which could be perfect if we buy from this thing here and connect this over. I think, though, making a station right here might be better. And I know there's corn here, fruit there, vegetables there we're not tying in. That could be its own station by itself, like right here, and go back into the line, or just be a deviation. So I'm going to make these 2 connect. It's so that I ignore it completely because it is kind of way. Like, let me see something here. If we go to the station building and go to a large train station, okay, it's too far away for either one. What about even a large station? It's too far away. But look at this. You can get almost 3 of these. Oh, that's bull. I can get 2 there, but that's okay. So I have to. So, all right. Train station, normal. We're going to rotate this around. I got to remember how. Okay, so hold down shift. I forgot all this stuff. Going to go like this. Connect the businesses 1 is fine. Go like this. Wait 1 second. Yeah, I just want to make sure I have the ability to have some people go up on this line because we're going to have a lot of people going up here for a while. Okay, put you down there. It's been a while since I played the game, so I don't really remember every little thing. And I probably should, but it's been, for me, 3 weeks since I recorded something like that because of some real life stuff. Nothing major. Just we went on our first vacation in a long time. We went to a show for comedy. Louis Black's last show ever on the road, and I'm like, yeah, it's great. And then I remembered, I'm like, oh man, I don't ever know how to get back into my rhythm of things. So I'm gonna go here. I could go like this, and I really might do that, but I think I'm just gonna tie it right in. And I could make the T-junction. I think I'm going to, actually. You know what? Because we'll need it over here for later on. So go like this. This is a grand total of $50,000. Go like this to here, and then take this one back around like that. That's another... Excuse me? Another 50 grand? I don't get the parallel track bonus? Why not? Okay, cancel. That should be a parallel track bonus, meaning it's right next to my other track. So I'm going to do it that way and do it this way. Huh. I'm not getting any parallel track bonus at all. There's parallel tracks right here. I mean, you can't get much more parallel than on the same track line. All right, whatever. So that one's in there nice and good. We're going to go here. Now, I could tie this in, and I might want to do that now. When I do that, though, I get in trouble. But this is going to be kind of an okay thing. So we're going to go tie this. I am not getting any parallel track bonus. See this right there? That should be good playing, and it's not. Huh. Cancel that. I'm trying to remember to play the damn game. It's been a while. We're going to tie in like right here. Tie that in. Then we're going to go over here and say, hey, you know what? We probably want to like, be able to get out of here. And go like, what? 3% 4 is not bad. I do want this like that. 19,000. Okay, that's fine. And it's very ugly. I know that. Okay, there we go. Okay, 3% out of their 19 grand is not bad. Okay, I'm remembering as we play. Nope, not in a train. Signals, though, would be good. All right, so if I remember right, hold down shift. Nope, I want control. Not control. What is it? Multi-signal. Control, left click. That lets the thing go all the way back. See how that works out? And then we want to go here and stop it there with a control. That puts the other ones in there. So now we have a single stopping there and there. You can go that way, which I'm going to go back down to this and stop the signal there with left control. Boop. Notice how there's another one already drawn automatically there? That's what I'm trying to make sure I show you. Even though some of you probably are already watching a few episodes, like, I know all this. You might. Not everyone, though. Left control, go back up here, and get the one right here. Left control. There you go. So now it's all tracked in. Close it. Now I'm going to set up a new rail line immediately. And actually I'm going to put a couple on them because I'm going to make sure that conductor's on there. We own this business. Like, see how we own, it's level 2 as well. It has 33 cattle per week. So what I'm going to do, well, we only have Toledo. I should be connecting down here to Louisville and Indianapolis first. So keep letting the tech come in. Not tech come in, the cash come in. And I'm going to take the train right. Livestock near Montgomery. Pause. Where? The hell is this? I really wish it would let... I don't know where I am. I think I'm down here somewhere. It doesn't show... The one thing this game needs... Where we're focused on the... Like, it should have, like, this thing is like a square, okay? Like a square. We're on the edge of the map, so I know I'm basically here. And there's a sign here. Actually, I think I'm, like, right about here. Because there's Montgomery not connected, I think. So, I think I'm roughly here. You have to kind of basically know the map is what I'm saying. I don't think that's right. So, I'm going to say, no, thank you. And, yeah, that's where we were. We basically... See how there's a little thing there now? But that doesn't show up during the auctions. Like the arrow goes away. So we're right down here. Who the hell wants that? So we're going to let some more cash come in. Now, one thing we can do, actually what we're going to do, instead of trying to do it all at once, I'm going to make sure I make this guy just go back and forth giving giving over cattle, which they need. They also want wine. Sugar, fruit equals liquor. Okay, sugar. Fruit. Oh my god, that's a good line. Well, I guess we're doing multiple then. We could also do a line here and go this way. I know that seems weird. Like, well, why not tie in there? Signaling changes. I can try it. I mean, it might not be the best. The one thing also I'm gonna have to do is put a supply thing somewhere up here, so my guys actually get maintenance. Unless there's one up here. Is there one up here? There's no maintenance button. So I'm gonna construct a maintenance button, but that'll put the maintenance inside the town, which I'm not sure I want. But then again, if I do it here, then every train that's just going up this way won't unless they go through that town. Yeah, sure. How much does it cost? $80,000. How much is it for one of these? Actually, yeah, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Do it now. Okay, we got the maintenance building. So what we're gonna do, that auction's taking down, that's why you're hearing that. I'm gonna start another train right now. New train. Set up rail line. Scott's Ranch. Excuse me? Select one of your stations out of line. I can't? What's the problem? We have lines. It's acting like we don't have lines. Am I? What? I don't know what's going on. I legit don't know what's going on. Discard changes. Okay. Scott's Ranch. I literally can't select a second station. Why? What the hell is going on? Is it not tied in? I didn't notice it. It's acting like there's nothing. It's got trains. So when you're stationed out of the line, I am. I have no idea what's going on right now. Okay, let's try this one. It won't let me go there. I see a connection issue here. No. Scott's Ranch to Scotch. I don't want to go Scott's Ranch a million times. Please stop. Literally stop. Toledo. Okay, it's acting like I can't go this way. What's the problem? Is there a signal issue that I just don't know about? I mean, I swear to God. Yeah. It must be so I tied in. I might have made a mistake. Okay, so if we come down this line, yes, you go that way. You can go this way, but you can't come back this way. That's fine. I don't understand what's going on. Is that going to make it work? Train list, new rail line. Set up rail line. That was it. Oh my God. Are you serious? Okay, Scott's Ranch. Nope. You ever like? I'm gonna stop the recording here a minute and fix this. Excuse me. I gotta find out what I did wrong. Okay, I had to remember something. What I forgot to do. I didn't have a crossover here. So what happens is the train would come out, right? And it would go down the line and it would go to anywhere. And then it could never come back in because it couldn't cross back over. So it was confusing. So if you don't have a crossover in front of the station, it can only ever go out once and never come back. And I was like, oh, okay. So I just had to figure that out. So now that it's set out, let's make sure the new line is going from Scott's Ranch to Toledo. Thank you. Edit station. Priority at Scott's Ranch is this. I don't care what thing you use. Just make sure you focus on cattle. After that, you can do whatever the hell you want. I don't care. And they're going back empty probably most of the times, unless Scott's Ranch needs something, which I really doubt it will. So, save and exit. Add locomotive. 88,000 versus John Bull. There's no hills here. There's none. The tractive power is 29 or 21. I'm just going to say screw it. Go for it, because I know I'm not going to read it. And the security guard is this guy. Add more cargo capacity and let him send some stuff over. They let up some cows. Moo, moo, moo.
My brother spent some time in England. His accounts of how the railroad is used in mining there fascinated me. However, in America, we have considerably greater distances to overcome. A mammoth task.
Okay, thank you, whoever you are. You want to open the quarterly report now? Yes. Pause it. So we're in Q3, 1833 rather. We made this year, we made more freight income. We made less passenger income. We made less mail income because she's attacking me right now. Industry income, we made more. We have no bonuses. We have no miscellaneous. We still made more money even though, and that's not bad. We do have, I could start buying some other stuff. I don't want to right now until I get more my last expansion going on. And I can spend tons of time doing this. I could repay the bond. I have 62 weeks and 55 weeks. Not now. I can get it soon, though. All right, let's keep going. We'll let Scott's Ranch go because, what? An accountant. What do you do? New applicant, engineer. Reduce maintenance. Yes. Hire person. And then go next person. Account. Employs various tax tricks to reduce the cost of successful auction by 26%. I'm not really buying anything right now, but it's not that much money to bring her in. Her recruitment cost is $1,250. Salaries per week are $2,000. I don't think it's going to be that much. So I'm going to say yes. They don't get along. Of course, dominant versus tolerant. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. It makes them both a little less. So what if I I don't know how much that went down. I need every. I'm just. Fuck. Screw you. Okay, so she's fired. I don't like doing that, but hey, what do you make a mistake? You gotta fix it. Sometimes it happens. All right, so let that go. Now I own this. I know I bought this business recently, and that's why I want to keep it that way. We're going to start connecting this other stuff while they figure stuff out. I think what I want to do is go down here, straight, well, basically straight like this, and connect Louisville, Indianapolis, and maybe Grand Rapids to make sure they make their own trifecta or quad, basically 1, 2, 3, 4 of shipping stuff around. I don't know if I have the money for that, but at the same time, it's not going to hurt me. So we're moving stuff around. We paused. Yep, I want to see how much this train with the security guard does.
An exquisite investment opportunity that I'm not going to waste.
Increase the number of parcel drops. Increase the number of packages each city where your company has a station by 10%. I'm buying that, yes. That's a tech that came available. She'll do one more bid or someone will. She might actually not because she bought my shares. See? 68 grand. I hate doing this, but I have no choice. I need the technology. It'll make me a tremendous amount of money. And she'll get angry.
Shoo, shoo! Let the adults do business in peace.
Thank you. Auction over. Now, let's see how much this makes. I own the train. Bonus for Express Line Toledo to Baltimore, of course. Some new things just hit at once. 1 minute. So this thing just ended. 19,500. That's not bad. $20,000 for that little bit. So this one wants an express line to Toledo to Baltimore for $468,000. Okay. And does that include this one? Yeah, they both want to pay it. So I'd have to make an express lane in here. I don't have an express lane because of the way my rails are, which would require a little bit of configuring. Because right now what happens is if they come in, they'd have to go down here and either make a new pathway, which by the way, we don't have options. Do we have contour lines are on? They are. Let me pull up my rails. Okay, so the only way to do it is to go the way I'm going, because anything else would require a tremendous amount of new rail, which wouldn't be worth the cost, because bridges and trains, right? So I come in, the way my stuff goes in, it comes in this way. He comes over here, he comes all the way around as express. I could, operative word could, make a cut here, basically a line, make it go over this way down to here and let them go in this way and use this rail line that's already in there. I think that's, let me look at the track stuff. I honestly don't know. Nope, that rail, that only comes out. That sucks. So the only way to do it, and she already has a way over. They already go over this way. They come over here. They connect over. They go like this. They come down. And there's no way at all, currently, to come back on that line. Because what they're doing, what's screwing this whole thing up anyway, I was looking at this off stream. They come in, right? They go all the way down here to this place, Thomas Breeding, and then they flip around, and it makes this whole thing get all kinds of traffic. So if I, and a lot of trains are doing that. So what I could do, I could take this bridge, right, and snap it back, or have it connect maybe into this and let it go that way. Because no, that's wrong, because they didn't come down here. So this here, how do I do this? Because even the rail line here, this overpass, some people are coming this way and then going all the way up to Thomas Breeding coming back. That's screwing me up. I need this rail to go here, or I need a T-junction. Because this is a mess. This is the first junction I ever built, and I know it's screwing me over. I could fix it. I have the money to right now, but I don't know if I have the means to. Because there's trains on it. You can't really fix it with trains on it. So what I'd have to do is let them come this way, go this way. I got to get them on this rail. The other way to do it would be, let's make a rail line connect right in there, pass the signal, and hope. Like basically like this. So basically go like this. Nope. Let's try this one. I saw a 10 in there. Come on, 10. I could do that. Okay, that would let them come down that line and go straight to Baltimore. How they come out, they'd have to go this way. Or they'd have to go down this way, right? All the way down this way to go back. That's not express. But that lets me get in. And I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. It's $12,000. I'm gonna put a because they come this way. I'm gonna put a signal on now quick before I forget. So signal says stop there. We're only going this way, so we just gotta stop here. That way they can't come back up here. That's fine. And he'll stop there if he has to go the way or stop there. Okay, that's fine. That's all good. So they come in to Baltimore. I need them to have a way out here to go back on this line to get the hell out of the way. If I do that, I can make an overpass. Okay, I can do this. Funny how that little thing lets you. I want the money from that. Well, 500 grand is not cheap, and we spent 12,000. We only spent 12,000. Yeah, that's pretty heavy. Let's try this again. 4%'s pretty good. I got adjust height with middle mouse button. Hold shift and up and up. This one is what I want. That's a 19, but it's all downhill. I'm okay with that. Let me stop it here. Okay, so that is a $72,000 bridge and a 11% grade, which is not terrible because the grade that's higher is going from 8. So it's gonna take some time. We got the track power, so we're talking $100,000 to get back into the line. We're gonna say yes, and we're gonna signal it. Always remember signal it. So this one here, you're going to stop this way. And then you're going to say, I'm going to put the control lines on here. That puts them in like that. And if I have to, we do here. All right, that should take care of that. It's only one way out. That's all right. There's only one way out. So they get stuck. It can snarl the whole line, by the way. It absolutely could. So I'm going to say yes and say Baltimore, Toledo. And I need to start them off now, going from Toledo for express line. So we're going to make a new train. Not that one. Make them, I swear to God.
Unfortunately, one of your trains didn't make it.
I don't know if he killed it or if one thing about that drives me nuts. The information from that needs to be presented to the player in a better way. It'd be said, hey, here's a line. How you doing? No, that's not what I want. So we're going to make a new train line. Go from Toledo, Young, near Grand Rapids. Okay, Grand Rapids, I want that one. I'm going to take it over. That's I'm right here. You can barely see the little arrow right there. So I'm going to try to take this one here. I want that one. Yes. So they contacted me for a big deal. I'll take it. We're going to pause for a minute. Set up this rail line. Set up a rail line from Toledo all the way to Baltimore. I'm going to let them do whatever they want. I don't care at all what they do. I have no desire to do what they do. I don't want them to say, I know better. No. I've learned better. Stop. Add locomotive. I want you. I have an engineer. Reduce maintenance requirements. Yes. Assign. Back. I don't have anyone else for now. The maintenance requirement's pretty low. That's pretty cool. All right, so let you go. I never built the thing, did I? No, I did. All right, I'll show you what I made in a minute. So we're gonna let him go. He's just taking a bunch of liquor. I don't even know how he has liquor. Oh, they import their own. So we're gonna let that go. We just bought this business, which is great. So we can take those cows and move them down the train. We have a lot of cattle to move, a lot. So what we're gonna do? That train just left with a bunch. I want to make sure he's not oversupplied. The meat industry is privately owned. It's 100% you. How much to buy it? I mean, I'm going to be pumping this thing like crazy. But do I care? It would help my value. But I won't pay it off in time, probably. So I'm going to say no. Man, you own 2 cattle farms. If you own the meat industry, you're gonna, yeah, okay. God damn it. I want to buy all the things I can't. So, but I will make money off it. But I'm going to say no because I have to worry about some other stuff for now. So we'll let it go. Someone else wants to buy it, they can buy it. Also, when you saw that, let's see, the research is at 235. Okay, let's pause this for 1 minute. We're in October. We're about to hit 1 more month. And boom. All right, we got more points, 281. So now we can buy one of these. It looks like I have to buy this to get this, and I'm okay with that. I could also buy the engine. 24 miles an hour versus 26, but 49% tractive power versus 28 traction power. A little bit slower, but much more ability to climb hills. Or I could try to get the refrigeration car. Freight revenue for food, which is all the meat we'd be making. We own a few meat. We own a meat packing plant. I wonder if there's a way to see all my industries. Actually, I don't know. I own a corn farm. I own a meat packing plant. I own a. That's it. Well, no. I mean, it depends. Okay. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go for the big one first and hold on, even though I could get this early because it'll take longer to get that if not. All right, let's go. So that train should be already on its way. Yeah, look, it's already on its way. I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna rename this one though. Toledo to Baltimore. I'm gonna rename this. Rename rail line. I'm gonna put at the very front EXP Express. That way I know what's going. And I know I shouldn't block it. We could follow it. I'm not going to. I'm going to try to connect. I don't know if it says no stopping, basically means you don't stop anywhere else any along the way. That's why they love that idea. So I made a mistake in here when I got distracted. So the meat industry, it requires raw materials available 8.3. I don't want to oversupply. I'm trying not to oversupply. Can I please go back? Oh, okay, I did. So I'm going to go here. Nope, I'm wrong. So they have 62,000 people. The weekly demand is 8.4. We're at, or sorry, 3.6. We're at 8.4. We're way oversupplying. That's okay. I need to ship out more meat to places. Now, Pittsburgh's smaller by a bit. What? Oh, yeah, you have way too much. Warehouse overfilled, yeah. I don't know how much the warehouses can hold, but I know it's not as much I'm bringing in. Meat. Stockton City's pretty good. Robinson Clearing. I know. Oh, he went to Buffalo since? God damn it. It doesn't mean I can't move in there. It's just annoying is all. So Robinson Clearing is shipping lumber. I think I own that too, don't I? Yeah, I do. I don't do enough with it. Total profit's kind of low. I could also be shipping Robinson Clearing lumber. I said I think I was going to do something with that. Am I doing... I'll bet you someone here is like, you did that last time. It's been 3 weeks since I fired up the game. I have no idea what I was doing, to be honest. Are we doing lumber? We have some lumber. We don't have enough. I wish they would say, like, trains come to the station with a link. Oh, there's also... Oh, there's cattle here. Are you kidding me? Okay. What's this? Random breakdown. With who? Okay. I have a maintenance building, so it shouldn't be happening, but whatever. I love how they go into the maintenance area, they come and explode. It's always solid. Always solid. What I want to see. That's what I want to see. Okay, so I have to build some more rail. I think what I'm going to do is go down here first, Indianapolis and Louisville. I'm going to just go like this, and then make offshoots. So we're just going to do it real quick before I forget. I don't know how much time, because the first episode before I made the cut, I don't know how long that was. So I got to hurry up. And I think this will be my last thing I do in today's episode before I go to the next episode. So right here, Louisville. We're going to go across if we have to. What is that? What are you? Oh, the meat industry is all the way over there. Good to know. We're going to go for a large train station with signal control. Right there. Yeah, that's what I want. Now, you're going to say, why? Well, Louisville, on its own, is 57,000 people. Actually, we're not. I said I was going to, but I'm not. It's $100,000. It's worth it. I said this in the other video. I think I should keep to my guns. So this is going to be a large station, signal control that's not a terminal. like this. That way we can use it easily. We'll flip it around so the stations are towards there and try to put this in. Why are you not letting me do it? Oh, I have to put it inside. Oh, I was trying to like not disrupt the city. I was legit trying to be nice. We'll go like this at the angle because that way if the back end can come down here before going over the river in case we do. So boom. It changes the whole city, which I love. All right. And then we're gonna, so that cost me 300 grand. And while the money keeps coming in, we're gonna go grab out some of this side first. And I did tell you guys, if you're gonna do this, make sure you don't try to make one big long one because it will screw you up. And it's, I think I'm gonna stick to that gun on that one. There's some earthwork. Notice that the earthwork stuff's about 8 grand. Very few earthwork costs there. I'm going to say that's pretty good. I like it. It's also connected to the right side. So I'm going to say yes, pay and build. Then we'll do the same thing over here on this side and try to get the bonus, which I'm not getting. I don't know why. So I'm going to go like this. Oop. Yes, I know I could be probably a little better on this. I'm going to make sure I check it too. 2%. 1%, 1%, 0%. Nice. Another 100 grand. I really don't understand why I'm not getting parallel track bonus. I don't know if anything changed. I don't think it did. But one thing I gotta do, as soon as it comes in here, I have to have the cross available in case. Well, maybe I'm doing that wrong. Maybe I don't have the cross available. I'm gonna say no this time. I want to test it. So what I'm gonna do, Baltimore, Ohio, new station. 18 stations currently connected. The railroad company recently built a new station and consequently connected yet another region to the rail network. Yep. And Chief Executive Baelish, love the sound of that. Not really. Stated that his railroad company's route expansion was also going to continue unabated in the future. There are still plenty of people and businesses that are haunted to our network yet who yet deserve nothing less than the best network. Yep. So what I'm going to do is stop there and see if I can put a train on here. New train, Louisville. I can. So I know where I'm making the mistake now. See how there's a connection in there? Or rails in there? I should let this go. The one out here is confusing the station. I think that's part of this. And part of the series is for me to learn. So, Louisville to Toledo. Actually, I'm going to do that the other way. I'm going to go from Toledo to Louisville. That way they start growing each other a little bit. And I'm going to say, you do it. Save it. Add locomotive. Get this one. There's no people on it. And go. Have fun. Focus on whatever's profitable at the moment. Now, one thing I want to say, this might help me a lot. If I go over here to Baltimore, this is probably the last thing I'll leave you on. If I got rid of my crosses right here, I think this would stop making a mistake. So I'm going to see if I can. Because I put those in, and I think they're confusing the entire line system. So I took that out. On the outside, I put all these in, but I didn't put those in. So those are fine. I think that's okay. Same thing over here. I didn't put any of this in. That's the station. That might work. Let's see what happens. I'm going to say yes and go. Now, some trains might get confused. Let's go to look for it. Let's say I cleared out a lot real quickly. 200 grand. All right, cancel that thing. Okay, if you liked today's episode, I always ask you, hopefully I earned your subscription today. Past that, if you want to hit other buttons, that's up to you. There's a random breakdown, but that's not part of our problem. So hopefully you have a great rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. If you think I did a good job, if you have any other suggestions, or if you know why some of this stuff's crossing back and forth, or I'm having these issues and you play this game, let me know. I'd really like to know why some things happen the way they do. I don't know them all. I don't think I'm a perfect. I think, oh no, not again. Again, you want? No, I don't want that. Anyway, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next episode.